and Phil Collins tell their stories. Dear Katie says goodbye, Dr. Miriam says hello. And a car to win in this week's TV Times. TV Times.
Casey Kasem presents America's Top 10 right after the news headlines from ITN.
Two cosmonauts stranded in space after their rockets failed are making another attempt to return to Earth about now. The two, one Soviet and one from Afghanistan, are making the third attempt to fire their rockets. If they fail this time, there's little hope they'll survive, with oxygen supplies on their spacecraft running out.
200 miles above the Earth, the first spaceman from Afghanistan, along with his Soviet commander, are struggling to land their craft before their life support systems fail. They were launched 8 days ago. The presence of the Afghan cosmonaut signaled friendship between the two countries. On August the 31st, they docked their craft on the space station Mir, but when they tried to leave for Earth, their engines misfired twice. So, marooned in space, strapped into their 7-foot-high by 6-foot-long craft, are Colonel Vladimir Lyakov, a leading and therefore highly experienced cosmonaut who's twice been made a hero of the Soviet Union, and Abdul Momand, at 29, a space novice, this his first mission. The Afghan is said to have been able to jump the queue for the mission because of political reasons. The cosmonauts will be trying to fire their engines once more later this morning. If the engines fail again, then according to experts, the men will have no chance of returning to Earth.
The inquest into the deaths of 3 IRA terrorists killed in Gibraltar has been told that the AS soldiers who shot them want to give evidence. Before the inquest began, relatives of Mairead Farrell, Daniel McCann and Sean Savage laid flowers where they died.
The Belfast lawyer, Mr. Paddy McGrory, who represents the families of the deceased, was first on his feet. He asked the coroner to dismiss the jury and deal with the matter himself. Mr. McGrory said that there had been a press campaign against him. The coroner, having listened to him, dismissed the argument, saying it betrayed a lack of faith in the procedure. Well, as for the SAS, they may be here. Their counsel, Michael Hucker, said that they would like to give evidence before a jury. They have come here, he said, specifically to do that, suggesting that they may well be somewhere in the colony. But later in the day, he said that he would need a minimum of 3 hours to produce his witnesses.
At the TUC conference in Bournemouth, the Labour leader Neil Kinnock urged unions to support the employment training scheme because he said the government didn't want unions involved in it. Some union leaders disagreed with him. That's the news for now. I'll be back later.